Hey everyone, this is Scott, or the Scott Man, and we're about to stop at a red light already. What a way to start the video. But anyway, so we're here to do a driving video today. We're here on M-29 here in Chesterfield Township. I was just out here not too long ago when I did the Chesterfield Township in New Baltimore driving video. I was even on this road going the opposite direction. It looks so much different now, especially with all the snow gone. So this is going to be a special two-part video. Both parts aren't going to be going up today, but I'm going to be filming the entirety of M-29. M-29 is a state highway which serves the areas generally in between the northeast suburbs of Metro Detroit and Port Huron. And the first half of the highway, give or take maybe a mile or two, covers Chesterfield Township, New Baltimore, and then makes its way over to Algonac, as well as the ferry for Harson's Island. And then the second part of M29 is where it starts heading due north, and that goes along the Clair River, along the international border between the United States and Canada, as it heads all up to Marysville, which is just to the south of Port Huron. It is a little chilly out this morning. Well, late morning. It's gonna be like lunchtime, like 20 minutes, but yeah, my car thermometer right now is reading 41 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Celsius, it's 5 degrees. But yeah, there are quite a lot of people out for a Sunday morning, I have to say. But yeah, try and remember, when I filmed the driving tour, I think that was a Sunday, so that doesn't surprise me, because there was a lot of traffic on this when I was on it during the driving tour video. But yeah, M29 was one of the many driving videos that I've gotten a request for, and I've been meaning to do this video for a while anyway, just because it's a very scenic drive, well, especially once we get past New Baltimore. At least the good thing about being on a busy highway like this, the traffic lights don't usually stay red for too long. But yeah, this is one part of M29, which is also 23-mile road. This 23-mile road continues all the way west beyond where we started. It heads all the way out to Shelby Township, Macomb Township, and then eventually runs into DeQuinder Road and turns into Avon Road in Rochester Hills. And we are now crossing the city limits for New Baltimore. But it's like, although it's chilly out, but I'm going to turn off the heat in my cars because I'm starting to roast a little bit. And then here's Jefferson Avenue. Remember filming the end of that video. The same day I filmed the Chesterfield Township driving tour. Baltimore. And on our left, there is Bad Brad's Barbecue. Looks a lot different at least in the early springtime. Although technically the first day of spring's not for another, I think, another few days or so from now. Gotta think positive, my friends. But yeah, Bad Brad's Barbecue. It's like I remember that was the first of 3 restaurants I covered in my Metro Detroit barbecue tour. I definitely recommend the food there. The baked beans were phenomenal. It's like And it's like, yeah, I remember even giving you like free tortillas to where you could put like your different barbecue meat, like pulled pork or brisket, and it tastes really good wrapped in a tortilla. Although it's not pulled pork, but decided to pack a lunch today, which is a little bit unorthodox compared to me with doing all the Travel the Lights videos. And here's Washington Street, and of course downtown New Baltimore is just to our right. Well, the main business district. But yeah, it's like, yeah, again, it's like, yeah, when it comes to me packing lunches for, especially when I'm going off around Metro Detroit driving and things like that, it's a little unorthodox for me because, as you know me, I like to go all sorts of cool restaurants, check them out. A lot of times I'll go to them off camera too, because you never know, they might just become a future Travel the Lights video, or I could be going to a place for doing like a Travel the Lights of some sort. Because I'm still thinking about cool different ideas, but it's like, yeah, by the time this video goes up on YouTube, more on that after this red light. Getting a lot of interruptions early on. It'll change. Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be periodic traffic lights on this road going all the way to Algonac, but it's not gonna be as frequent as what we've been seeing so far. But yeah, it's like I packed a lunch today just because, yeah, really don't want to go to any restaurants at the moment. Just because I'm sure everybody knows. I would hope everybody's aware about the whole coronavirus stuff that's going on right now. It's because, yeah, it's like, it'd be pretty interesting to watch these specific videos back. Like, oh yeah, coronavirus. I remember that. I remember hardly having to leave my house or going out or anything like that. But it's like, yeah. But it's kind of crazy right now. It's like a lot of people are panicking when they're not really supposed to be. It's like, just like matter of fact, my dad even was originally going to go to like Costco yesterday for what he was telling me, and there was like a line going all the way to the back of the store outside. It's like almost made it like it was like Black Friday or something. But yeah, it's like when it comes to any virus epidemic, whether it's this or the flu or anything, it's like it's a good idea to practice like social distancing. So that's kind of why it's like I'm staying pretty much in the car the entire time, and I got my hand sanitizer. Well, I've always carried hand sanitizer on me in some capacity ever since the swine flu pandemic back in 2009, which did merit a little fun fact. That was the year I started my YouTube channel. Just think of that. Although I wasn't filming much of anything that year because I was just starting out on YouTube. Oh, drawing a blank. What was I talking about again? Yes, yeah, social distancing. So, but yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's definitely a good practice. It's like, and then of course with the hand sanitizer, and then I've been carrying it kind of religiously since the flu epidemic 2 years ago. notice in a lot of my Travel Alliance videos that I filmed, especially in the past year or two, where you might see a thing of hand sanitizer on my table. It's like, yep, that's hand sanitizer I carry around. All right, back to that in a moment. But yeah, right now, yeah, see, I forgot to mention, way back there we crossed over from Macomb County to St. Clair County, which will be in St. Clair County for the rest of this video, as well as all of part 2. But right now, we're on the northern shores of Anchor Bay, which Anchor Bay is a part of Lake St. Clair, which is too small to be a Great Lake, but it's still part of the whole Great Lakes ecosystem because it's connected by Lake Huron and Lake Erie. It's up at Lake Huron and Port Huron and Sarnia. It becomes the St. Clair River, and it travels all along M-29. We'll see that in part 2. Yeah, look how beautiful the lake is today. It's like if it was a little warmer out, you could probably go out on a boat and do some fishing. That's one cool way of being socially distant from a bunch of people. Just you and a boat and fish. Can't go wrong with that. And then anyway, then St. Clair River then empties out into Anchor Bay, and then to, which is of course Lake St. Clair, and then goes down to the Detroit River. And then of course then finally down to Lake Erie, once you get south of Lake Roseal and past all the downriver communities. And then on the Canadian side, Amherstburg and everything over there. But yeah, it's like, as a result of the whole pandemic, though, it's like I've been having to change all my travel plans, like pushing a lot of things out to later in the year when things finally calm down. Because, yeah, I was supposed to go to San Diego next month. Keep in mind, as I'm filming this video, it's middle of March. Because I was originally planning a long weekend in San Diego and Easter weekend, but I'm planning to be moving that to probably Labor Day weekend. Which I have no problem with anyway, just because one of my good travel friends I was wanting to meet up with in San Diego, he's actually not going to be in town that weekend. So, like, to where he might be more apt to be in around Labor Day weekend, so probably be all for the best anyway. And then May, yeah, it's like I was planning to go to TravelCon. It's a small convention of only 800 people, but I could see that either getting canceled completely or turning to something online only. Which, if that's the case, I just stay home and attend remotely. Or if not, I'll go next year. And then, yeah, I haven't said this yet on YouTube or anywhere on social media, but I was originally planning to do also a group trip in Central Europe in early June, although I'm probably gonna be canceling that one just because I think I feel that things will get better in the coming couple months or so. Europe, it's hard to say. So it's like because I got my trip to South Africa in October, and I know that'll be fine for sure because it'll be well clear by then. But it's like I'm leaning toward not even leaving the United States until that South Africa trip, just to play it safe. And a little like originally, like that was my original plan anyway. To where, like, before October, if I were to go anywhere, it'd be Canada or something. But probably not till like mid to late summer at the earliest, if I decide to do that. But I'll play it by ear though. But until then, it's like next couple months, like, yeah, not sure what I'm gonna be doing. Like, there's always a possibility too where I may not even be leaving the house. But we'll wait. But we'll wait and see. Things will get better. Well, it's like maybe not in the immediate future, but it's like no worries. We'll all be traveling again before you know it. Until then, just practice Netflix and chill, or go for a short drive and not have to come in contact with anybody. But yeah, this is a pretty cool stretch in here, and yeah, you can tell the water level's pretty high in here. Because yeah, you have a pretty long straightaway of just nothing but marshland. Yep. Water everywhere. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the meme online where it's a picture of Buzz and Woody from Toy Story, and it's like the meme is something everywhere, and you have the picture of Buzz explaining, and then Woody looks all really panicked or worried. It's like the scene in the action movie, which is Toy Story 2. It's like where Buzz was telling Woody that before you know it, he'd be at that camp with his owner, Andy, eating delicious hot schmoes. And then, of course, I like Buzz's little facial reaction after he says delicious hot schmoes. They're called s'mores, Buzz. But yeah, it's like whether it's a viral epidemic or economic hardships, things can be very negative, of course, especially if you are glued to the news 24/7, which you should not be doing at all. Like, please don't. Like, it's good to be informed, but not so much to where you're consumed by the news. But it's like, anyways, like what I'm trying to say is you just have to try to find a lot of positivity, and you just gotta find things that make you laugh. And it's like you gotta boost your immune system, especially when it comes to like pandemics or even just regular epidemics. It's like again, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, so. But it's like having a positive attitude. I feel it's a boost to you. It's like, I don't know. It's like, what am I trying to say? But you just gotta be a little bit more upbeat, so that way you don't try to shut down your body in any way to where the blood cells inside you are gonna try to surrender to a virus or something. But of course, at the same time, it's like you don't want to go too overboard and stress yourself out or do something that's gonna raise your blood pressure or anything like that. But yeah, it's like, again, it's like I'm not saying don't be informed. But yeah, at the same time, don't go overboard. It's like, yeah, don't put on cable news all day long, or gonna feel like the world is ending or something. But it's like, that's why you have YouTube, because you can watch all sorts of cool videos. It could be something as simple as watching a cat play a piano. I hope everybody has seen the clip of that by now, because it's been out for like a decade or something like that. But it's like there was all sorts of cool things on YouTube. Like you got people playing video games. And of course, you got people like me who do travel videos. Like, although it's like not hardly anybody's traveling right now, just because of people trying to avoid a virus, but which is understandable. But it's like that doesn't mean you can't watch older travel videos from like last year, like take the trips I made like last year to Bali or to Nova Scotia or Toronto, things around. It's like, because yeah, once people start traveling again, to build up build the travel industry back up again, it's like you gotta get back out and travel again. So it's like, use the time when you're not traveling to plan your future trips. Because yeah, I'll admit the travel industry is going to take a significant hit from this. Oh, really quick, if you make a right turn at this traffic light, that is the ferry over to Harson's Island. I should probably do a driving video over there sometime. So, but anyway, so it's like, yeah, once people start traveling again, yeah, airlines, or like amusement parks, or a lot of, or even your local restaurants too, they're gonna be hurting a lot, and it's gonna be up to all of us to get out, to get back out and go out and see the world, because it's not like it's gonna last. The virus is not gonna last forever. So it's like, yes, yeah, you should be socially distant. You don't want to get other people sick or anything like that. So that's very important, like for right now. But when things clear up, it's like, yeah, get back out and travel. It's like, because it's the people who help make the economy get better again. Because you know that's what I will be doing, is that I'll be getting back out and traveling again. Probably harder than ever once things get somewhat back to normal. Or especially, or even like to when the COVID-19 stuff gets more under control, to where it's treatable, or much more easily, to where it puts off the stress on the medical field. But it's like, you just gotta look at it this way. No matter what, we're all in this together, my friends. And really, always remember, I truly appreciate all of you guys. Everybody. All of you. Alright, so I'm going to be getting ready to wrap up part 1 momentarily, but here is the St. Clair River, and over to the right, immediately to the right, that's Russell Island, and there are hardly any cars are allowed on that island. And then far off to the right, that is Walpole Island. That is a part of Canada. And coming up momentarily is going to be the ferry which goes over to Canada. Although, right now, not hardly anybody's going to be traveling over there right now. But, yeah, it looks like they're still... it's hard to say. Can't... And who knows, maybe they're closed, because I don't even see the ferry running. Oh, no, I see it. It's over at the other end of the river. Alright, I'm going to get ready to conclude the video here. So I hope you enjoyed this part 1. So stay tuned for part 2 of M-29. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thanks for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scottman, signing out.